Thank you. Ace of Cups, energy on the bottom. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. What does the collective need to know at this time? Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, ancestors. Messages for the collective. What does the collective need to know at this time? Messages for the collective, please. Messages for the collective. What does the collective need to know at this time, please? Strength. Thank you. What about this strength or Leo? Someone could be needing strength at this time, or someone could be feeling weak. This could represent you. You could be feeling strong, or you could have the strong position at this time. Both of these? Okay, thank you. Ace of Cups, that kept showing up. Page of Swords, all right. So there could be someone out here, collective. This could be an air sign, or this could be someone who is a Leo. Due to some emotional aspect or some issue with love or emotions, this individual could be stuck in a lower mental capacity, or like stunted, mentally stunted. This individual could be defensive. So there could be someone who you showed love to, collective. You could be a Leo, or you could be in these strong energies, or someone could feel that they need strength that you showed them, or that they felt strong when you were showing them love. There was some strength of emotion. Whether you were the recipient of this, or whether you were the more action-oriented person in this. Take it as it resonates. It was somebody who sort of, reacted to this cup of love, this emotional offering, this new beginning. Someone could have reacted to you being with child themselves in a very childish manner. They could have even said things that were hurtful, or like they could have been defensive about something, about an emotional offer, or about some issue with emotion or love. So this could be an issue that they have on their part, as in self-love, like they don't love themselves, they don't respect themselves. They could have tried to project this onto you. They could have done so through immature vocalizations. This person could have become defensive very quickly. Again, this very stunted mindset, or very limited worldview, or someone's limiting self-beliefs. Someone was stunted mentally. And so when you offered your cup of love, or when you showed them love in whatever manner it was that you showed them love, right? Or whether this person tried to offer you a cup of love. Take it as it resonates. They became defensive to the kind of love that you showed them. Maybe you were showing somebody tough love and they became defensive to that. They wanted to try to quickly cut something down, cut an idea down. They quickly said something cutting or biting words, something immature. They were talking without thinking, okay? They felt hurt or wounded, so then they lashed out, verbalizing things or vocalizing things that would have just been better kept as internal thoughts. someone who perhaps has no filter. So this could be describing this individual, okay? And then the love, okay? So it was like they reacted defensively to you showing them true love, unconditional love. They reacted in an immature or defensive manner to news of you being with child or something, okay? Or this could be you not wanting to accept some offer of love from someone who was mentally stunted. You sit in a strong position and you're not going to show weaknesses just because others are showing weaknesses of mind or weaknesses of psyche, and then issues in love or emotions. Okay. So that could be what you dealt with. That could be what this person is mulling over now, sort of, you know, the way things turned out. Or this could be spirit just, you know, wanting to make things clear. The situation as it was, as it were. As it ever was, right? 5 of Cups. This individual is feeling sad at this point. Sad. This individual is in a depressive state. Messages about this. Anything else for Mystic? Thank you. Queen of Cups. Okay. Yeah, so Queen of Cups. You in this Queen of Cups energy, being a queen, you know, you're not going to accept a cup of love. You're going to show more self-love and self-respect than to accept a cup of love from someone who's not on your level, someone who is in page energy, someone who might become defensive. Queen of Cups, this could be you when you were with child. As I said before, this could be describing the way that someone reacted immaturely and defensively as if there were a problem with it, or they could have said something that really hurt your feelings. Ace of Cups, when you were pregnant with child. Queen of Cups, or when you were showing them love or unconditional love or true love, when you were showing them what you expected to be reciprocated because your intentions were authentic. But this individual's intentions aside, their reaction was immature, their reaction was defensive. And then so you had to start showing tough love to this individual at that point. Because again, you're not going to start treating them differently just because they're acting differently. Your love for them was authentic. Your love for them is unconditional. So, you know, you didn't start treating them differently. You just started moving differently. You started treating yourself differently. You started showing yourself the love that they did not reciprocate to you because you're serving of that love. They were delusional in thinking that they were going to be able to be in this page energy and offer you a cup of love and that you would want to be in receipt of it. Or they were delusional thinking that they could behave in this page energy saying things that you can't take back like a child does. To someone who is in Queen of Cups energy, someone who might be pregnant with their child, or someone who might be offering them genuine love and emotion, genuine reciprocal care, authentic offerings of love, affection, friendship, emotional support. These are things that you can't purchase. These are things that are incredibly difficult to find and impossible to replace. So this individual, instead of recognizing that or you for any of those qualities, instead of recognizing the situation for what it was, instead of meeting you where you were at, instead of anything good happening from you being in this Queen of Cups energy, instead of any of that, there was this incredible imbalance in the dynamic. Take it as it resonates. There is obviously different energies here. So this could be something about an ex. This could be something about yourself and your concept of self-love, authentic healing, authenticity, your ideal love of self or love within a partnership, okay? If we're talking about Page of Swords as your idea of yourself, just beginning, how do you think of yourself, right? Like, what is your concept of self, right? So again, there is this imbalance in the dynamic, or there is a vast distance in the dynamic. One or the other is present here. Take it as it resonates. This could be your ex, this could be a family member, this could be someone who you turned down, they felt some kind of way. This could be a child of yours, or you could be this child, and this could be your mother, or we could be talking about you and your concept of self. Again, take it as it resonates. Anything else from this? Five of Cups. Someone external is sad, or something about a depressive state. If you suffer from depression, this might be Spirit giving you a heads up that, you know, some self-care, some self-love, some me time, you know, some time to reflect upon your concept of self and how you approach your self-care, your self-love, your healing journey, you know, what it means to be an authentic, loving, caring individual. Remember your self-love. Remember your self-respect. Remember your reason for being this strong, loving, caring, kind individual, or remember, you know, the strong relationship you have between yourself and another individual who could be represented by this Leo. You could be this Queen of Cups, and you could be in a relationship with someone. Ace of Cups, true love relationship with a Leo. Take it as it resonates. And there could be some immature individual trying to say something, trying to do something, but they're not on the level mentally that either one of you are. That could be what's happening here. Let's get some clarifiers for this. Strength came out first, so it's either the energy of this strength and compassion, this larger than life energy, or it's a Leo, someone external, or yourself. So let's get a clarifier for this. Four wands on the bottom, thank you. Strength. Can we clarify for strength, please? What is this strength card about? Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. They feel good about themselves. This is the individual you're with who feels like a winner with you. So I'm getting sort of a continuation of a story that was ending off on the last read that I did, where the individual you were with, possibly this Leo, is feeling like a winner with you. They are happy. They are a happy person individually. They feel good about themselves in this relationship. You make them feel good. They feel satisfied. Their satisfaction level is good. They feel satisfied. They feel that their wishes have come true. They're feeling a sense of wellness, well-being. They're feeling a sense of satisfaction and contentment with you, with life right now. This cup energy, it's really good. Your energy the energy that you give to this person, because you show this person love, the love you give to this person, when you love on this person, when you show your love to this person, the relationship this person is in with you, this Leo, or this individual represented by the strength character, and this true love you have between y'all, this makes this person feel very Like they won the lottery. They feel like they won the lottery with you. Meanwhile, there's this other person trying to do something stupid. It's stupid to try to come up against this energy. This person's very happy with you. Someone's trying to affect a relationship that is a happy, balanced relationship. It's not smart. So, collective, this strength figure, if this is you, it's your happiness. You're happy. King of Wands. A Leo. A King of Wands. Strength. So yeah, to help you identify who this is a person you're in a relationship with, or this is a King of Wands, or this is a Leo. Some combination of that. This individual is very happy with you. This individual is in a true love relationship with you. This individual feels very good about themselves. You make them feel good. They are feeling good about the relationship. They feel like a winner. They feel like they won the lottery with you. King of Wands, they feel very strong, very composed, very confident. They feel like they're winning at life. They feel like they're on fire right now. In a good way. The blue flame. Okay? Thank you. Four of Wands. You guys have a happy home. Okay. Can we have a clarifier for this Queen of Cups, please? Can we have a clarifier for the Queen of Cups? Can we have a clarifier for the Queen of Cups, please? So the Queen of Cups could be a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius, or the Queen of Cups, this could be someone you're with, or you could be this person, this Queen of Cups, or you could be a Sagittarius, okay? This could be you, this could be the person you're with, this could be someone external, take it as it resonates. This could be your mother could be a Sagittarius, all right? This could be your ex, or this could be yourself, or someone else, sister. Queen of Cups could be someone passed over, maybe, an older or an elder, feminine. Okay, so to describe the Queen of Cups, this individual, again, this could be yourself. You could have limited patience, so you could be an impatient type of individual. You could like to get things done quickly, or you could like for things to be done quickly, or you could like for things to be expedited. That might be terminology that you use, or this individual used. Again, to help you identify this individual. Could suffer from bouts of sadness or bouts of unease, bouts of sadness, something like that. So this could represent someone external to you, someone you were in a relationship with, whether that be a parent-child relationship, or whether that be an ex of yours, or whether this is yourself, or someone external, take it as it resonates. That will help you identify this Queen of Cups individual. Can we get a clarifier for the Page of Swords? Can we get a... Page of Swords is under judgment. And the Seven of Swords inverted. So they're not getting away with it. They're under judgment, okay? Some of the things that they're under judgment for. Okay, Page of Swords. They immaturely thought, they stupidly thought, like a child, that they would continue to get away with things that they were getting away with, but they're not going to get away with it anymore. They're currently not getting away with things. Okay? They could be being found mentally incompetent and under judgment. This could be a spiritual judgment, or this could be something that is manifested here in the material. Take it as it resonates. So the Seven of Swords inverted. This individual, whatever it was that they were getting away with for a time, they're no longer getting away with it. Or whatever it was that they were attempting to do in regards to you and this healthy relationship that you are in, past, present, future energies, they're not going to get away with it. It's not going to work, or they're not going to get away with it. Because they're under judgment for the intention, they're under judgment for past actions, they're being found mentally incompetent, or the general idea of their mental capacity in order to pull this off is laughable. Because they are Page of Swords, not able to pull it off, Seven of Swords inverted, under judgment, trying to do something while they're already under judgment for having done something. Or for intending to do something, and they're under judgment for the intention. So again, they're under judgment for something that they've already previously done. They're under judgment for things that have not come out yet. So this might be a situation where somebody is getting exposed for something that they have done. It didn't work out. They're, they have past crimes that are, they're not going to get away with what they were getting away with, or they're under judgment for the intention to do something, so it's not going to work what they're trying to get away with, what they're trying to do. They're under judgment. So there are things this individual has already done they're under judgment for, and that stuff hasn't come out yet, but it is yet to come out, past, present, future energy. Because whatever they did before that they got away with for a time, it's not working anymore. They're not getting away with it anymore. It's not working out anymore. Their lies, their thievery, their deception, their infidelity, whatever it is, it's coming out. It's being exposed. It's coming out. They're under judgment and it's coming out. People are passing judgment because things are being exposed. The lying, the thieving, the low trust behavior, the low mental capacity, the individual who's in Page of Swords trying to come up against King of Wands, Queen of Cups, trying to come up against a fiery Leo or a Sagittarius, trying to come up against individuals who are healthy and happy, individuals who are flawed, yeah, sure, because y'all are human. But a page coming up against kings and queens, it's not level playing field here. This person was delusional, thinking they were going to get away with what they were trying, or thinking they were going to pull off what they were trying. This person's delusional. This person might be being found mentally incompetent in some situation here. So that's going to clarify the Page of Swords for you. I don't know, take it as it resonates, but Ace of Swords. Okay, so yeah, there's clarity, the truth of what happened, or the truth of what's going on, or, honesty prevailing, truth prevailing, the true power, the true way to live one's life, the light being shined on, lies, deceit, trickery, maneuvering in underhanded ways, corruption, all of that being exposed. This is the truth. This is clarity. This is clear intention. These are gifts from God in the realm of air. This is the sword of truth. This is power, true power. This is someone delivering truths in a soft fashion, even. Delivering truths in a soft fashion, as one would to their children, or as one would to their flock. Delivering truth, showing the way, allowing hardships to pass only in examples of having to learn lessons in life so that you can elevate, so that you can receive the gift of clarity and discernment, so that you can exercise these gifts, so that you can be in receipt of these gifts, so that you can be in alignment to receive the gifts, and then being knowledgeable enough to exercise these gifts. Understanding that you have to, you know, you have to be willing to receive the truth. If you're not willing to receive the truth, you know, someone who's not willing or not capable of understanding the truth or reality, someone who might be being deemed dimensionally incompetent, maybe this mental competency, the Ace of Swords, this might be showing, you know, that great difference in the mental competency. Or some sort of truth in its infancy, Page of Swords, something that started in your childhood, or some sort of truth in its infancy, someone having just looked into something has now transpired all along the way through a relationship, something that's under judgment here. Now we have come out to the final truth, you know? We have come out to what is not fantasy, but what is and has always been, you know, the truth. So, past, present, future energy. Everything I said was the truth. I'm spot on. Spirit says facts. Spot on. Facts. Five of Swords over here with the Page of Swords. So yeah, this individual, their whole group maybe is under judgment because they're in a group, and the group are a group of liars, a group of thieves, a group of scoundrels, individuals who are a criminal element, some sort of criminal gang, some sort of group. And instead of having someone with truth and clarity at the helm, as would be advised, instead they are stuck in this underhanded, manipulative, float through life sort of thing. They're stuck in a lowered mental capacity, or they're stuck in a stunted state of mind. They're stuck in a limited worldview. They're stuck in a lifestyle that represents like a gritty lifestyle. It represents a seedy lifestyle. It represents a criminal element, and not wanting to elevate out of that, or not being capable mentally of elevating out of that, not wanting to understand that even though the truth is being delivered softly, because, you know, the truth can be delivered hard fashion as well. But at this point, you're still over here in these tempered energies, you know? You're still willing to deliver truths softly to people. You and this individual that you're in a relationship with, the truth about the relationship, or the truth surrounding facts, surrounding matters, where people are under judgment for what obviously were lies and deceptions reigning previously. Now the truth is reigning. Now honesty, things that should have been upheld and valued all along, but were not for some reason, are now being upheld and valued. There is a change, a shift in focus. The focus is now on the truth. Nothing but the truth is being had. Nothing but the truth is being listened to. Anything that is not truth is soon made clear to be not truth, because it is clear who is in these criminal element energies, and it is clear who is in these otherwise energies. There is criminal element energy and there is otherwise energy, and the difference is clear. So, closing messages now? Okay, thank you. Closing messages now. Emperor India on the bottom. No shuffling. Okay, thank you. Closing messages, please. 9 of Pentacles. Your independence. Someone is independent. Someone is single. Someone is independent. Someone is single. Someone is financially sound. Someone is working alone. Someone owns a vineyard. Someone has plenty of money for themselves. Someone is single. What about this 9 of Pentacles? Closing messages, please. Closing messages. Closing messages about this. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles, walking away. A single person walking away. You walked away by yourself. A single person, you yourself by yourself. You walked away, you separated yourself, you distanced yourself. Or you were distanced, you were guided. You were guided to walk away, you were guided to choose your best self. You were guided from within, the star, Aquarian energies. You followed your inner guidance. You followed your nautical star. You were guided from within. The star. You could be an Aquarius. Or this is just the sign of the times, you guys. Aquarian, sign of the times is walk away. Separate yourselves. Become independent. This is the time to start your own business. The star. This is the time to harness your own star potential. This is the time to, anything that inspires you, follow that. This is the time to be an inspiration to others. This is the time to think outside of the box. This is the time to imagine anything is possible, because it is. Take it as it resonates. Emperor on the bottom still. You could be this emperor or empress, take it as it resonates, or this could be father figure, ex, suitor, boss, take it as it resonates, elder in the community, important, powerful person, 10 of Pentacles, a great fortune. Closing messages, please. What about this 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, star? What about this Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, it's the time. Now is the time. Now is the time to walk away. Now is the time to start your own business. Now is the time to harness your own star power. Now is the time to follow what inspires you. Now is the time to inspire others to do the same. Or this is representing how this is all unfolding now due to you having walked away from situations that didn't serve you. People were trying to cast illusions. People were using manipulations, lies, and deceit. People were using things such as maybe influence, substance abuse, social influences, such as media. There's, church influences, so there's all this shift, and it's like a moving target, you aiming in, zeroing in, and then jumping on a moving target. Judgment, yeah, because you called down judgment. Okay, yeah. Fated events, because you called down judgment. You understood the timing of things. You understood the way that the universe works in regards to divine timing and being right, being in the right, valuing things like truth, and facts. So it's judgment. It's judgment all over the place. How many times is judgment going to come out, you know? Messages for the collective. Two of Wands, a plan. Someone thinking about something. Someone coming up with a plan. Someone trying to figure something out. What about this? Thank you. The Artist and the Six of Wands. Someone wants to know what someone wants inspiration for their winning plan. Like, someone wants the win, or someone sees the win. They're inspired, or someone is inspiring. Someone has the it factor. Someone has the qualities that are hard to describe, but it's very attractive. Someone is planning something in regards to this. So you could be this figure who is this winning, inspirational individual here, or there could be someone making a plan. They're trying to get inspired. They're trying to recapture a moment when they felt inspired and when they felt like they were winning. Someone is trying to get back to when they felt like they were winning. Take it as it resonates. A couple different energies here. Some energies of looking forward and some energies of looking back. Okay, interesting. The Moon, looking forward, looking back. Secrets, fear, illusions, divine feminine, path of illumination. Interesting. Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Thank you. Messages about this. What about this Six of Wands Artist? Six of Pentacles. Anything else from this deck? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So someone sees themselves as God's gift, or someone sees you as God's gift to them, or someone knows about your gifts. They're inspired by your gifts. This could be describing you. You could be this inspirational, gifted figure. The Ace of Pentacles. This is the first and the last pentacle. Looking forward, looking back. Six of Pentacles again on the bottom. Something about charity or a fair shake or an exchange. Even or uneven. The Lovers. A Gemini or a couple. The Magician. Okay, thank you. Messages for the collective. What about these lovers? What about this couple or this Gemini? The Fool and the Five of Cups. They're sad because they were reckless. They're sad because they were out here acting foolish. Or this Gemini is sad because they feel foolish. They thought they were winning. They were being led astray. They thought they were winning. This Gemini or this couple here. Someone is inspired to romance or something physical. Someone is inspired to physical action or interaction. Someone feels physically inspired by you in a romantic or an asexual way. Someone, due to this, they made rash decisions, or they were foolish in their behavior or their actions, or something. Something was a disappointment. Five of Cups. They thought something was a new beginning. They thought it was a win. They thought they were winning. They thought this would be a win for them. It feels like they were being guided by someone, or misguided. Fate. The Empress. Whoa. Alright. These two? Okay, thank you. The Empress and Fate. Page of Cups. Someone wants to apologize. Seven of Pentacles. Someone regrets. Now that they're looking back, someone regrets. It's Five of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. They're looking back. Five of Cups. They're sad. They wanted the win. Looking back, they thought they were winning. But they were being foolish. They were inspired by physicality. This individual could have, you know, done wrong by you, or someone could have been, you know, been led astray by another individual. So there could be someone external to you feeling that they were led astray, or there could be someone external to you who was the individual who did the leading astray, or some combination of that. The Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. So Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. These energies keep coming out for you. Like, you're so abundant and gifted. The energy is so thick. Your energy is very heavy. Not in a bad way, but it's like, it's given that heavily laden by your spiritual entourage, heavily laden by your ancestors, heavily laden by your purpose, by the promise of what it is to be you. And it's heavy as the head that wears the crown. That's the heaviness. It's a duty and a responsibility. It's a serious seat in which you sit, and you're the only one that could do it. It's fated for you. This throne, it's fated for you. This life, these Empress energies that you sit in, they're fated for you. Someone feels that they made a grave mistake. Someone feels that they were very rash, that they were very reckless. All they wanted to do was win, but they didn't see the win with you long term, because they were short-sighted. Two of Wands, short-sighted. The Artist. They were inspired elsewhere. The Lovers. They might have been a philanderer. They might have had a wandering eye. They might have allowed a third party to get in their ear. They might have allowed their own incompetencies, or their shortcomings, or their insecurities to get in the way of the health of the relationship, or the health of what they would see as a win with you. Whatever that means. I don't know whether it's a relationship or something more usatory. Seven of Pentacles. This person is looking back now after all these years, after all this time. Knight of Wands, yeah. Rash and reckless. Knight of Wands. They were headstrong. They were driven by their little head. Alright? Somebody couldn't keep it in their pants. That's the energy I'm getting. Yeah. You were guided from a higher authority. Their authority was the lower half. Six of Wands. You had the actual win. You had the true victory. Their victory was a false victory. They jumped into something they thought was a win, but it was a falsehood. Ten of Pentacles. It's the Ten of Pentacles with you. If what they're after was the Ten of Pentacles, it was already present in the energy with you, even if... Oh no, this person was well aware all the while. Ten of Pentacles. This person is too old and gray, only this many years in the future now, 7 years looking back. This person is not, even if it was a decade, okay? This person is old enough to know now, even a decade ago. Old enough to know then as well. If they, what they were after was 10 of Pentacles, if what they were doing was gold digging, there weren't no gold to be dug from you. Your gold is not to be had by might. It's only to be had by right. King of Cups. Could have been a King of Cups or a Gemini. You could be a King of Cups or a Gemini. Or Libra. You could be this Empress. There could be a Gemini prominent placement or in your life. The Lovers again. The Lovers. Yeah, this person was a philanderer. Six of Pentacles. They were giving to someone else. Instead of giving to you, they were giving to someone else. They were after money, but giving to someone else. They thought they were investing elsewhere. Seven of Pentacles, now they're looking back at Six of Pentacles, what they were giving to, who they were giving to, what they were investing in. Or you're looking at how charitable or uncharitable they were as a person. You were looking at how fair or unfair they were in regards to finances. There could have been particular financial abuse within the relationship that y'all had, or this person could be particularly financially manipulative or abusive in relationships. This could be being proven. The Lovers coming out twice. This is giving two relationships or two instances in which the energy of the Lovers or the energy of the promise of romance or sex would entice someone into doing something, right? So this person was a philanderer. This person was a schemer. This person was they had a double life. This person had a wandering eye. This person was a cheater. The Moon. They had secrets. You're still the Moon, the divine feminine, though. Tower. Yo. Yeah. This person is going through a tower right now because of how unfair they were, because of all the multiple relationships, because of the whatever, all that. Six of Wands, Knight of Wands. They thought they were gonna win by jumping into whatever sent them in a tizzy, you know, like whatever excited them. Like, oh, look over there. Oh, look at that. Look over there. Oh, look at this new thing. Ooh, I like it. Ooh, something shiny. Ooh, something shiny. Like that. That's the energy I'm getting. Look at that. Something shiny. That's no winning strategy. Just running around willy-nilly. That's no strategy. We're done with that? Yeah, Five of Cups. Five of Cups, Five of Cups. It's like they repeat this pattern, this individual, your ex, I'm assuming. They repeat this pattern where they behave recklessly. They get in their own way. They do silly things. Foolish behavior. They feel sad. They're unfair to begin with. They could be financially manipulative or abusive. They could lead they could lead a double life. They could be very headstrong. They could be very obstinate, contrarian. They could be aggressive. They could be argumentative. They could revert to sadness or feeling sorry for themselves. This could be part of the pattern in relationships, the Lovers twice. Five of Cups showing up twice. Wheel of Fortune again, yeah. Ace of Wands, okay, yeah. So this person was driven by a desire. All the lower energies of this fire energy, passion, sex, excitement. They're literally like, ooh, look at that shiny thing. Ooh, look, something shiny. So that's this person's energy. Their wand is very easily driven in whatever direction interests them next. They're like a puppy you take out on a leash, and they're just all over the place. They don't know where they went. They're behind you, they're in front of you, they're next to you, they're humping your leg, they're pissing on a tree, they're rolling over, they're wrapping themselves around you and getting you all, twisted up and tied. They're like that. That's the energy. Just ridiculous. It's a tower for this person. At whatever energy that person refused to grow out of, that is exactly where you left them at. They went through a tower then, this past energy of the tower, already having befallen, and then now they're in another sort of tower. Something else is going wrong with them, and they're totally unfair. They're totally, as far as their character goes, they're willing to do things that are unfair just to feel like they one-upped somebody, or just to feel like they got away with something, or like petty, someone who's petty, someone who feels like they're going to get their lick back, someone who is quick to judge someone who might feel a little air of, snootiness whenever they feel like they can put someone down. It's because they feel badly about themselves, and they're very unfair, or they could have treated you or other people very unfairly. They could have been specifically, like I said, this financial abuser, someone who withheld finances, someone who manipulated finances, someone who might have even done worse things in regards to, like a romance scammer or something, jumping from relationship to relationship. Once the scam was up, once their mask slipped, or once their double identity was revealed to be, once they're revealed to be a two-faced person, once the lie was exposed, once the grift was exposed, or whatever, you left this person where they were at, and that energy they never grew out of. You elevated, you learned from that, and you elevated, and this is a series of fortunate events for you. This is your time. Now is your time. You are in your harvest season. You are in Empress energies. This Empress energy is the energy of abundance. This person is going through towers, and you're sitting over here, lap of luxury, land of milk and honey. These Empress energies keep coming out. One of the last readings was literally, let's do an energy check-in for collective, and energy check-in was collective sitting in Empress energies, 9 of Swords inverted, not worried about a damn thing. The Hanged Man. The Empress again. 3 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Yeah. This is your time. This is your time of abundance. This is their time to go through another tower. We'll see if they learn anything out of this tower. We'll see. We will see. Ace of Wands on bottom, this one too. Okay. Thank you so much. Messages for the collective. What does the collective need to know about this situation? How does this pertain to the collective right now? What does the collective need to know? Oh, to keep your boundaries up, right? This person wants you to lower your defenses. They want you to have no boundaries. They're trying to figure out, to devise a plan. Remember, that was the first card out. Devising the plan in order to ultimately get you to lower your boundaries. in order to ultimately get you to lower your defenses so that they can then invade. Take it as it resonates. They want for you to lower your boundaries. You have healthy boundaries up to these individuals. They're up for a reason. Keep them up. They're under judgment. Ace of Wands. They're driven by nefarious things and they're under judgment for it. They're in towers. They're trying to attack you. Page of Cups. They want to come in and apologize. Again, with that apology energy. It's all because they are facing prison, or because they're trying to trap you, or because they feel stuck in their head, because they feel stuck, right? The Hanged Man energy that was on the bottom earlier. This is sort of the stuck feeling. Someone feels like they're in a mental prison, or someone is facing prison. You know, the Tower, the Eight of Swords. This could be absolutely someone already in jail or facing jail or prison. Or they are stuck in a mental prison. They're stuck in their head. They don't know what to do. They feel that they can't make a move. So they are feeling stuck, so they are making choices based on fear. They're making choices based on being in a position that they don't like, that they feel uncomfortable in, but it is a position they have maneuvered themselves into. They got themselves there. Again, they might be trying to play on your something, I don't know. You don't even have it. Whatever it is they're trying to play on, you couldn't even have, you don't even have it. I can't even think of the word. The word doesn't exist for you. I think it's a Page of Wands. They're in. And the Page of Swords. What is happening right now? Okay, yeah, they're just planning on like using children or something. This person could be in trouble, facing prison, or in jail right now, having something to do with children. Moon again, secrets again, secrets. Four of Wands, something about a house, something about lovers and a house. Yeah, the Moon, the High Priestess. Spiritual attacks, spiritual protection, stable houses, disruptions, celebrations, lineage. The Moon, secrecy, fear, illusions, lunacy. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Devil. They're stalking you right now. They're spying on you. They're lying on you. Just more of the same. Trying to trap you. Yeah, trying to triangulate. Three of Cups inverted. Trying to use third parties against you. Or they celebrated in the past. They celebrated when they thought that this Pisces or this person who leads people astray spiritually, they celebrated. Three of Cups inverted, Four of Wands. Knight of Swords. Ten of Swords, you know. Ultimate betrayal. So you could have suffered this. You could have suffered some sort of ultimate betrayal. Six of Cups. So you don't have happy memories with these people. You don't have nostalgia. You don't even have bittersweet. It's just pure bad memories. Like whatever this represents to you. Whatever this person was two-faced about, and then they tried to literally ruin your life after you left them. They tried to accuse you of doing evil, heinous things that they themselves were doing. Or this person lives a life like this. They do this to everybody. They line people up. they live a life like this. And this is something you have intimate knowledge about now. Someone from your past, perhaps, or you just have nothing but terrible memories. Like, I don't know what memories they think they're going to evoke. They think they're going to be able to use someone from your past to come in and affect this plan that they're trying to put into action. Triangulating, using third parties against you. Devil again. Knight of Swords, trying to come in and start an argument. Page of Swords, spying. Stalking, thinking they're going to stack the odds in their favor. Thinking they're going to surround you with their corruption and their underhanded ways. It's the King of Swords on his side. He's giving grumpy. He's giving very grumpy. Look at his face. Can you see his face there? He's on his side. So this individual is your ex, and he's a liar, he's a manipulator, he's evil, he's psycho. I don't know. He's not all the way inverted, so he's a liar. He's a manipulator. Or he's grumpy, he's unhappy. He's happy that he's not as smart as he thought he was. This is what it's giving. It's giving like, he's grumpy to begin with because he's King of Swords. He's cold, he's calculating, okay? This is what this sideways energy is giving, cold and calculating, but grumpy because his calculations were incorrect. His abacus is old. Old. King of Swords on his side. This is your ex, and he's under judgment. And he's flipping out, and he's trying to drag everybody to hell with him because he's going to hell. He's under judgment. He can feel the flames at his feet. He's going to hell. He's trying to drag everybody to hell with him. King of Swords, trying to start a fight. Trying to evoke some sort of reaction. Psychological manipulator he is. Your ex. Your psychologically manipulative ex. This could be an air sign masculine. This could be a water sign masculine. The King of Cups showed up earlier. This could be a Gemini, the King of Swords. An ex of yours, King of Swords, could be Gemini. That's shown up plenty of times. Or the Gemini could refer to the lovers. Your ex could be a Pisces, King of Cups. Your ex could be whatever. I don't know. What other... You're sitting in these Empress energies. You left your ex at some inverted king position. So, you know, they had gotten it by force, or they had gotten it by manipulation. They had usurped their throne. You know, it wasn't true heritage. It wasn't true belonging. It wasn't rightfully theirs. Whatever position they were in, whether that be in their own realm or in your life. Okay? Let's do the closing messages now. Tower right on top. Devil again. Ace of Coins on the bottom. Okay. Someone's definitely under the energies of the devil, or it could be a Capricorn. Or someone's giving over to those anger. Like this guy right here, man. Your ex is grumpy. He's angry. He's very angry. He's angry like, he's angry like he feels outsmarted. He feels outsmarted. 2 of Wands inverted. The plan didn't work. 3 of Swords. A betrayal. Cruelty. Your ex is cruel. Queen of Coins. There could be a Queen of Coins involved. Queen of Coins. This person is giving Diabolical. This Queen of Coins is willing to do anything for money. Look at how similar. This is two totally different decks. Look at how similar their expressions are. I don't know if you can really see here how similar their expressions are. Look at how similar their expressions are. They almost look like they have the same damn look on their face. Isn't that crazy? I think these two are a couple. So your ex and their mistress, or your ex and their now wife, Queen of Pentacles, they could be married to this person now. I don't know, take it as it resonates. So their bad attitude could have made you could be this Queen of Pentacles. I don't take it as it resonates. But grumpy faces all around. I'm getting like this person plotted with your ex. You're the Empress. You left your ex at this inverted King of Swords energy. So you left your ex at this, usurped, got there by, screwing people over, manipulating people, lying to people. They didn't get there by rights, okay? They couldn't actually be smart enough to maneuver or outmaneuver. They're not an actual formidable opponent. They usurped this throne. So you left them there. You elevated out of that. You're now in these Empress energies, and their plan didn't work because they're sitting here with this greedy Queen of Coins. Like, this person would do anything for money. So this person either enticed your ex with money, or your ex enticed this person with money, or they make money together, or this person is just very, concerned with money. So they're very materialistic. This person could be married to your ex now, like I said, Queen of Pentacles. They could have demanded a marriage between the two of them. Your ex or this woman here could have demanded a marriage in return for loyalty. That's what I'm getting. Because this Queen of Coins is very transactional. So she wouldn't have been loyal unless she had a paper between them or something. Page of Coins. She might have got pregnant. She might have baby trapped him. Or there's evidence or something. Page of Coins. I'm getting a kid though, so this ex could have gotten this person pregnant. Part of that double-lived, two-faced, philandering thing, for getting their mistress pregnant and then marrying them once you left. So I don't know. This could be your ex and y'all could have been married. Y'all were now divorced. Or y'all could have not been married. This is just an ex or Knight of Coins. Long-term plan. Or this child is now a teenager. Or a young adult. The Hierophant. So they could have met at church. Take it as it resonates. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. The Hierophant. They could have gotten married. The Hierophant, the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins could have demanded of your ex. I'm calling the King of Swords your ex here because King of Swords gives ex. Divorced individual. Okay? Queen of Coins gives wife. Married individual. Hierophant gives structure that oversaw the marriage or the house in which the marriage was contracted in, right? The Hierophant, this is the structure. This could be a group that your ex or this wife of theirs or both of them work for. This could be some sort of group structure, church community. Religious structure is the first thing that comes to mind, but it could be their job, corporation or something they work for, death. Your ex could be a Scorpio, or there could be an ending, or there could be some sort of passing these people are dealing with. King of Cups. Your ex could be this King of Cups, or there could be a King of Cups involved. Closing messages about this. It's the Five of Pentacles. There's a King of Cups who is out in the cold now. There's a Five of Pentacles for this person now. So this person thought they were going to win at life with this individual who, I don't know if they left you for, they cheated on you with this person, or if you left because this person was, you know, just the way they were. They were stingy. They were, you know, not interested in being fair. They were not interested in being honest or truthful or loyal. Maybe they were non-committal, okay? The King of Cups and then the Five of Pentacles, it's like now that they're broke, all of a sudden they love you. Now that they're broke and they need something from you financially because they can't get it from the Queen of Coins anymore, or the Queen of Coins demands money, and this moron thinks he's going to come back around and get money from you to, what, make his mistress, now his wife, happy again? Or what is this? Now that they're out in the cold, now that, you know, the mistress, now wife, maybe is, you know, going through the same thing you went through. Maybe this individual has been, you know, put out from their home. The lover's showing up twice, like I was saying. This individual doing the same thing in relationships, jumping from person to person. So, you know, the other woman who was the other woman is now, you know, finding herself to be the wife who's left while your ex is over here cavorting with another individual. So they got put out, and now your ex thinks that they're going to come back around to you because they're not inventive, because they don't have anybody else lined up. I thought that's how they work. I thought they have other people lined up already. Wheel of Fortune. Not this time. Not this time, huh? Five of Pentacles. This person is in poverty. They've been put out. They're destitute. They're experiencing what they tried to do to you or what they did to you. This person could have maneuvered unfairly in the realm of law with this King of Swords, stealing from you with this unjust, unfair. That could be one of the reasons why they're in a tower right now, because of how unjust and unfair they were, because of how financially abusive or usatory they were, because of how stingy they were with money. Financial abuse is a real thing. Their time is up. They find themselves out in the cold, so they think they're going to come and repeat past mistakes with you. Wheel of Fortune. King Coins. Yeah, they think they're going to have a come up off of you. They're sitting in King of Cups. Now they love you because they're broke. They think they're going to have a come up off you. They want to be King of Coins again, so they can go and whore around with somebody else again. I don't know what they're thinking. They're thinking they're going to have a come up of you. That was the first thing that came out. Or there is a Queen of Coins and a King of Coins. There is a couple. There is also some sort of King of Swords here. There's also a King of Cups here. There's also two Lovers cards and the Hierophant here. So there could be this group that has all of these individuals represented by these kings and these queens of whatever lower or higher persuasion they are sitting in at the moment. Whatever. But you're completely separate from this. It's not, they're not that guy. They're not going to make it happen. It's not going to happen. Their time is up. The wheel is not turning in their favor. They're not favored. They never were. They were being tolerated. There's a difference. I get the feeling you didn't even favor this person. This person is all swaggering. This person juggled you too, of course. This person's all swaggering now. This person probably said something really stupid. Really stupid. All swaggery. Oh, well, I don't know. I guess I'm just that good. The women, they're gonna fight over me. Man, somebody stroked this moron's ego. King of Cups. Now they're in love because they're broke again. They want to juggle you like they did before. They're like, all right, where's my women at? Where's my women I can use at? This person's gross. Chariot. What about the Chariot? Coming in quick. This person's coming in quick. Trying all these different people, trying different things. Who are all these people? Chariot? Who are all these people? Why are they in this kind of clown car? I'm getting clown car energy. Here's the Chariot. In the Chariot, in the clown car, we have the King of Cups. We have the Queen of Coins in the clown car. We have the King of Coins. Gotta fit everybody in there. Okay. We have the King of Swords. We gotta fit him in there too. He's peeking out in there. There we go. His grumpy face. In the clown car. Everybody's in the clown car. Okay. They're broke on their way to you in this clown car with all these people. What is happening right now? Why are they all in this clown car together like that? Why are they in the clown car together? What are they doing in the clown car together like that? Why are they in the clown car together? They're clowns in a clown car. Okay. Because they're burdened. They're on their way to burden you with their burdens that they're trying to unburden themselves with. That's all they can think to do is try to burden you with something. Or they feel very burdened right now. They're very burdened. They could be being chased. They could be on the run. The Chariot. This could be something going in the other direction. This doesn't have to be all of them in a clown car. This could be all of them trying to escape justice, trying to escape the cops. Like, they're not behind the clown car. The car is a cop car and it's turned around. It's facing them. They're trying to get away from the cops. The cops are coming after them soon. The cops are catching up to them soon. All these characters came out. These are all the men and women in the group pertaining to your story in particular. Take it as it resonates. The cops are coming. The Chariot comes out after that. So they're burdened because here come the cops. So they're burdened. Okay. Judgment. It's judgment because they're under judgment. They gather together in a clown car to come towards you because they're on the run from the cops. They're carrying burdens such as being on the run from the cops, such as being broke. They're heavily burdened. Strength. They're burdened and they need your strength. They feel weak, strength inverted. They're weak. They lack the strength to deal with the burden, the pressure. They feel under pressure. They're going to buckle under the pressure. They feel that it's never any burden. Somebody whose plan it was to come towards you, they had this idea that they were going to be able to put this burden down. They had this idea that they were going to be able to shirk this burden. They had this idea that they were going to be able to line you up, take from you, or set you up so that you will take the fall in their place of what is their burden, right? Like they're trying to frame you for crimes that they themselves are guilty of. Or they're trying to line you up so that they can take from you some more again, more effectively, or whatever it is. They're trying to come back around and use you like they did before. They're trying to come up off of you. They're trying to be two-faced and, get a rise out of the idea of thinking that, they fucked you over. And you're so stupid that you're going to take them back because that's what other bitches do. Like, who's this person think they are, right? Like, this person literally might have said the dumbest shit to you, like, I'm just that good. And you just looked at them like, wow. I get this feeling you looked at them when they said whatever really dumb thing it was that they said to you, where you took mental note of it and you were like, wow, I can't believe I ever Saw you. I see you now. I see you. There you are. You nasty little thing. There you are. I see you now. I can't believe I ever thought you were anybody other than this nasty little thing sitting in front of me. Talking about how good they are. Yeah, okay. That's what I get. So they think they're going to come back and this is going to be their strong... Think they're going to come home and strong arm you? Come home and strong arm you. Did I just say that? Okay, yeah, so this must be your ex that you guys shared a home. They think they're gonna come home to you. They think that you're their home. Ugh, God, I feel like I'm gonna vomit. Gross. They feel like they're gonna buckle under the pressure. They've burdened themselves sufficiently to where they can't carry on anymore. Now they're being chased by the cops. They need a place to lay low. People are looking for them. They need to come up. They're on their way. Now they're in love. Because they're broke. They're under judgment. All of them. They can stay where they're at. They can keep that same energy they had when you left. Or when they left, or whatever transpired. And they can stay where they're at now. Three of Pentacles on its side. Not a team player. They had people working together in the material in order to undermine whatever progress you might have made financially or in regards to your spiritual path in life. What? Assholes. Sounds like you were dealing with bottom-feeding assholes. Good riddance to them. Ace of Swords. Ew. Bottom-feeding assholes, good riddance to them. Ace of Swords. I'm gonna leave it on that. Holy Spirit says facts.